Material Girl by Madonna. Material Girl by Madonna is a mimic of Marilyn Monroe's Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. This originated from her film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes in 1953. However, has since been recreated in many different ways. For example, Madonna's Material Girl. Marilyn's video is channeling the image of every pretty girl who loves material gifts, such as jewellery, who are given to her by her suitors. This is then interpreted by Madonna as she represents a young girl who is similar to Marilyn's character, however is more old-fashioned and appreciates the more simple romantic gestures such as daisies and other flowers. But with the lyrics narrating a different story, Madonna tells us here hers as she suggests that a modern-day society are interested in wanting to be listened to as women. A lot of people are afraid to say what they want, that is why they don't get what they want, says Madonna. But Madonna is creating her own identity of an independent woman who is glamorous and wealthy, but does not need a man's money to do this. She already has all this, which was channeled from Marilyn. However, Madonna seeks something bigger: empowerment. Madonna's video is pastiche and homage. Although the costumes are recognisable and the set is updated, the words and the meaning of the video are not the same. Madonna tends to wear the pink dress, the blonde curls and the diamonds. However, she is still able to make the recognition that these are different times and ideas have changed. Such as Marilyn wanted people to buy her diamonds and materialistic things, but Madonna's song recorded 30 years later contradicts her own lyrics, Material Girl, as she sings about her own story, which is her own reality, but she is longing for freedom. But Madonna's wish could be seen as fulfilled nowadays, as women are more heard than ever, with protests and riots such as the March for Our Lives, supported by lots of powerful female figures such as Madonna and Lady Gaga. Also, the Women's Rights March, which an estimated 500,000 people gathered in DC for what could be the largest political demonstration of the US capital has ever seen. The march aims to bring together women across diverse backgrounds to send a bold message. As Madonna was one of the spokeswomen for this, she elaborated her underlying message in Material Girl that all women want a voice. As Sarah Churchwell says by Madonna, she remains the hero of her own story. A postmodern version of Marilyn's video is also featured on a modern series called Gossip Girl that is primarily for young girls, and it again mimics Marilyn's video. However, slight word changes and set changes are different, the story follows the same. This suggests that modern-day young women are still longing for the materialistic things in life. It is again interpreted in a show called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend that tells the same story but aiming to find out the math of love. This, however, includes different sets and costumes but is still recognisable with certain props such as hairstyles and diamonds. The male actors are also a recognisable element of this original video, however they don't always tell the same story. The trend nowadays of using intertextuality is very common, as Taylor Swift and Iggy Azalea use it in their videos, mimicking films such as Clueless, and Taylor Swift offers other 16 possible references. These usually hover mainly around the original theme, but have their own message or story behind it. The message usually a postmodernist view or a modern-day feminist view, being aimed at young women to encourage them to have a voice. This originally came from Madonna's interpretation, which inspired others, as Madonna is a true feminist. Pagelia wrote, "Madonna has taught young women to be fully female and sexual while still exercising total control over their lives. She shows girls to be attractive, ambitious and funny all at the same time. Through her enormous impact on young women around the world, Madonna is the future of feminism." But Madonna's involvement in the worldwide protests and events supporting all women, which is a reflection of her strong values and beliefs, which she introduced to us from her story in Material Girl, originally taken from Marilyn Monroe, who conveyed a different message to her audience.